is Katie, I don't hate you. You can eat what you like, I don't care what you do. I don't want to be folk. Why do you hate me so? I don't wanna fight, I just wanna be free. Just let me eat my burger, you can drink your tea and live in harmony.
It's a funny parody because she's a lot.
Why don't you let me be?
It's not as good as.
Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Call Me Chris, you can call me Chris, and you are looking extra scrumptious. Can I tell you that?
I would eat you.
If I could, but that's illegal. Anyway, speaking of eating meat, the vegan teacher.
Her editing of like all the like is that what people want? They want all the edits. Is that what I should do with my videos? Lots of edits in your face. Kind of makes me seasick a little bit.
She won't stop, can't stop. She's made 21 videos of me, and you know, I've been ignoring her for the most part, and a lot of you might say like, you're giving her a platform and all this kind of stuff, but she is talking about so many creators and saying so many false things, and I know plenty of YouTubers that have been trying to deplatform her. Maybe this will just highlight it a little for YouTube to see what the heck she's doing. So that's why we're doing this. This is all gonna be still, you know, lighthearted. Disclaimer, if you're vegan, that's cool. If you're not vegan, that's cool.
No, it isn't. It's not cool not to be vegan. But I just want to say that vegan teacher, her whole thing with these influencers is that you guys have influence. Please use your influence to try to spread a message of compassion. Because yeah, maybe I can't do it the best, or maybe I can't do it as well as you. You have an audience. Please use your audience, use your reach to do something good. And she says false things. Yeah, what false things? False because I said so. Exactly. It really bugs me. This whole thing. I've been sitting on this for a while. I haven't really watched the whole thing yet, but Call Me Chris and this TVT thing, and that vegan teacher's had a lot of shit by from these influencers that she's been bugging, and she's gotten a lot of shit. She's got a lot of bullying from it. But Call Me Chris is kind of a bully.
And I know vegan teacher doesn't like that, but that's okay. But we're gonna watch these videos. I haven't watched most of them, so I'm a little scared, a little excited. I hope you are too. Let's get to it.
These Canadians too, they're always so angry with each other.
Our first video is I've been exposed by Call Me Chris, and this was in response to me absolutely destroying her by saying she uses Crayola markers. It will be shocking for some people to know that creating crayons requires the usage of animal fat. Crayola crayons are not vegan. Oh no. It was unintentional, it was a joke. I really didn't care that she used Crayola markers. If anything, I was educating you a little bit.
I think it's a little funny that she thinks it's so funny if somebody accidentally kills an animal.
So you're welcome. Let's watch.
Hi, Chris.
Hi. That's creepy. Is that creepy when I do that? When I'm like, hi? Feels very personal. I'm a little scared.
I'm here on my front porch in Montreal, Canada. I know you're also a Canadian.
Canada. Yeah,
and if
Canada.
you were here or close by, I would love to welcome you here and talk to you directly.
I'm good.
I want to suggest to you that you do try to contact me.
You know what? I think I'm gonna pass. But
I don't really
thank you for
find
the
Call Me
offer.
Chris
You know
very
what? I'll
fun.
leave
Like, I make a little voice and that's funny, right?
it out of maybe. We'll
I don't know. I mean, guess passes for humor. I mean, sometimes Call Me Chris is pretty funny with all the little people in her head and stuff.
see. At the end of this video, I will let you know if we can chit chat together. All right? I'm gonna be open for this whole thing. Okay? I'm really gonna listen to her. Maybe I'll be vegan by the end of the video. We don't know. Anything can happen. Like the video, also.
Which I am popular, and so
Guys,
are
don't
you.
forget to like the video.
Uh-huh.
It becomes very difficult for us to get in touch with each other. And I don't know how it works.
Am I popular? Oh my god, I'm popular?
She said it!
And she knows everything. So tell all those bitches in high school.
You're welcome to come here, by the way. You
Oh,
can stay here at my house for free. It's not a
This
big
is real. Like, she invites them over to her house and has had influencers spend the non-vegan influencers spend the night at her house.
deal. As long as you are helping me to save animals, that's what.
When I stay at the vegan teacher's house. That's a video. No, she wouldn't kill me because she's not pro, you know, killing anything living. I'm living.
Yeah,
I'm
there
dead
you go.
inside, but
She's not
maybe
pro-killing
this video gets to
anybody.
500,000
Yeah.
likes.
Yes,
That's a good
as
point.
the guest mystery editor, I would like to vote to have a video at the vegan teacher's house.
You made a lot of
It must be so nice to be Call Me Chris and just have someone else do all the editing for you. Hey, if anyone wants to edit videos.
comments in the video that I posted about you.
Also, if you haven't seen the video, you should go watch it because it is very entertaining. It's a video about trying snacks from Scotland and America. The video's not about being vegan.
Using a vegan
I wish I was a cute girl who could make videos about people trying snacks from Scotland. That would be pretty cool.
marker. And you were right.
Thank you.
I'm just jealous of Call Me Chris at this point.
Was using that marker is because, well, number of reasons. First of all, I already explained this in another video. I was the kind of teacher who would go around and follow the janitor at the end of the day as he was sweeping everything up. And what he did is he had all these piles of markers.
Oh, okay, so she's recycling. I love that. That's great. Gold star for you. You're passing so far. I'm not even, you always grade people. I'm gonna grade you during this video, all right? Vegan teacher. One smiley face so far. You're doing good, Miss Katie.
It's very hard to find vegan markers, as we found later.
There you go. I'm just educating everybody. I'm educating the planet, all right? Crayola's not vegan.
And I've ordered a vegan marker. So I want to thank Chris actually for that. Thank you for...
You're welcome. Are we gonna become best friends? Did we just become best friends?
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Here's the question for me, that I have for you, Chris.
Ask away.
So if you are really determined to point out the type of ink that a teacher is using in order to grade a student, what are you suggesting exactly? That nobody should paint their shirts at all in case the paint is vegan, and you know, no items should be painted anywhere.
This is what I live by, okay? Listen very closely. Come close. I don't give a what you do. Not here to shame vegans. That was just a very lighthearted thing, and it actually happened to be not vegan.
I don't care what you do.
But looking at those stuffies in the back there, they look like they got plastic eyeballs. I know, if I'm correct, plastic eyeballs are made with animal byproducts, so I'm just saying. Anyway, I'm not here to expose vegans. You know, everybody's gonna screw up. This whole world's filled with a lot of...
I feel like Call Me Chris might be a sociopath. Maybe is Call Me Chris a sociopath? Are you getting sociopath vibes from her? Seems like she might be a sociopath.
Different materials and stuff that's made by animals. I imagine it would be extremely hard for anybody to be 100% vegan. Kudos to you if you are.
So I'm going to go through some...
It's not extremely hard to go 100% vegan. It's you just have to acknowledge that everyone has rights and then try to live accordingly.
The notes that you gave. Before I do, though, I want to emphasize this message for you, Chris.
Okay.
Because you talk about eating animals. So I want you to just keep this in mind.
Do I talk about eating animals? Have I made a video that's just like...
Here's how you kill a cow.
And prep it.
No, but you talk about eating animals.
Why love one but eat the other?
Eat the other. Oh, I think she showed me one of these cards before in the other video with like a chicken or something. They both look really cute. Why love one and eat the other? You know what? You're right. I should cook up that dog too. It probably tastes just as good. I'm kidding. I'm joking.
Why not kill the dog?
You guys don't understand nuance. Get the f out. You know
Kill the
what?
dog.
I think cows are cute. I don't like it. I don't wanna, like when you see the cow, you're like, oh. But when you're raised on it, it's just the circle of life, man.
This woman is a moron. The circle of life is at least they have the song to hammer it through to say that, yeah, it's just a song. The circle of life isn't really a thing.
I don't know. I'm sounding so hippie right now. It's just
No,
a
you sound like an
circle of
idiot.
life, man. Like, I don't know what to tell you, dude.
A black and white dog and a black and white, this is a baby boy cow. And baby boy cows are murdered when they are newborn.
I feel very put back by her just shoving shit in my face. I feel like she's a toddler showing you something, like when a kid's...
Well, I mean, you did say that you were raised on stuff, so I mean, I know that you just want to uphold the status quo, and you're okay with animals being raped and murdered and their throats slit, because I was raised that way.
Just like...
This is my bottle cap. Do you like it? It's my favorite one. I already put it up my butthole and my nose. Do you want to smell it?
Because I've looked at different things that you've said, and I think that you had an opportunity to be kind and to turn it around, and you haven't yet done that, but I'm not going to give up.
Am I an asshole?
Yes.
She's not giving up hope. That's good. I thought I was kind. Am I an asshole?
Yes.
Sorry.
I watched a bunch of your videos, and one of the things that, well, not a bunch, but I watched a few,
Why didn't you watch them all? I watched all your videos. There I am now.
was the time that you were crying, and it was about a 20-minute video, and you were talking about your past and how you were...
For reference, this video, if you want to know about my past and mental health illnesses and all that fun stuff, that's the video to watch. It's
Is it
very
video that you're sociopath?
emotional. And I love that she's bringing that up. I'm terrified for what's going to happen right now.
You were talking about your past and how you were... and how you had an eating disorder when you were younger. Unfortunately, it sounds terrible to say this, but most of us have been... And many of us, when we were younger, had eating disorders.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very common thing. That's why I talked about it, and I kind of wanted to normalize.
I like how that vegan teacher just goes straight at it. You know, like some people say she's too rough, but we are talking about the mass murder of animals. So keep going, vegan teacher.
Realize it. So no, I appreciate that. Also, if anybody in the comments is struggling with this or has anything that they're struggling with, please go get help. Please talk to somebody. Also, let's keep the comments as like a safe space. Also,
this is such an ad homily, like, oh, go get help, make sure you have help. It's just so insincere. If any one of the comments has this, please seek help. Bullshit. It's just such a fucking platitude at this point, saying something like that.
so I don't want anybody going over to the Vegan Teachers page and spreading hate. That's not what this is for. This is just
Really? Well, I tell you what, spoiler alert, that's exactly what happened when this video ended.
for pure curiosity and entertainment. All right, but yeah, take care of yourself.
You know, I've had all kinds of crazy ups and downs
She
with
is
the
like
food
Harley
and
Quinn.
had weird diets and everything.
I'm a
Now the only thing
psychopath.
I do is I eat healthy foods all the time. I don't eat junk, like extremely rarely. I don't drink, I don't smoke, and that's the best thing.
Good for you.
That's good.
Eat healthy, don't drink, don't smoke. That's great. Again, I don't give up.
So Chris, I'm going to go through some of the points on here, and I'm going to think about what you said regarding the fact
Don't
that you
call
were...
me Chris. Oh yeah.
As
I'm
you
a
may
nice
or may not
one.
know.
I
She's
had
really
something
getting
that
into it.
happened in
I
my
thought this
life.
was gonna be super
Please feel
light,
sorry
super
for
fun,
me.
super excited.
They of the cows, the fathers are...
Yeah, well, get up and don't listen. Well, I thought you cared. I thought you cared.
I know, Pete. Did she just compare human SA to cows getting wanked off?
Why not?
And then we take away their baby boys, and they are no different than dogs. And I know you have a dog, and I know your dog's name is Kevin.
She really is watching me. Is she in my walls?
He's in the goddamn wall.
Why
Your
is it
eating
different?
disorder, and so is mine.
I like that this person's so dumb she's able to just go, oh, did she just say that? Oh, I'm outraged. Well then, what's the difference? Tell me what the difference is. But it just is. Oh, okay.
And everyone else's is not an eating disorder. It's actually a thinking disorder.
I mean, yeah, for a lot of people it is. It's a massive mind game that doesn't stop. But for everybody it's different. Everybody's so different, you know, with
Yeah,
eating
we're all
disorders and stuff.
snowflakes.
So
We're
please
totally
don't
different.
take advice from me or her necessarily, but go to a medical professional, therapist, psychiatrist, anything like
Seek
that.
help,
That's
seek
what helped
help,
me. But yeah,
seek
everybody's
help.
very different, so it's
Seek
hard
help.
to
Platitude,
compare
platitude,
it to other
platitude.
people.
We're all
That's why I don't
different.
go
We never
into
compare
super
each other.
detail about mine, because people like to compare and contrast.
You know how a bidet always knows where your butthole is? It's because everyone's butthole is in the same place. We're not all that different.
Or get like competitive with it. It gets messy. And then also with veganism, coming in out of inpatient and outpatient, they actually strayed you away from going into veganism, because a lot of people in recovery wanted to go into veganism because it tends to be more low calorie and like healthier if you had orthorexia or anything, which I had too. So I was kind of steered away from that. But again, everybody is so different. I do know some people in recovery that were vegan and they'd flourished. They did really well. For me, that wasn't the right path for me because I think it was too restrictive for me.
Because you're cool with killing animals.
But yeah, again, you gotta
You're cool with sexually assaulting animals.
seek professional help and get the proper advice. So don't take it from me or the vegan teacher, all right? That's a serious note, Dad.
It's not about the food. It's about your thoughts about the food.
It is about the food. It's about the food too. It is, to be honest. That's a huge part of it.
And you started off right away with a disclaimer you wrote on this
Play it back, Jay. First of all, disclaimer, I don't care if you're vegan, that's awesome. If you're vegetarian, cool, keto, paleo, whatever you want to be. I think anybody should be able to eat whatever they want to eat, and no.
Everyone should be able to rape whoever they want to rape. Everyone should be able to kill whoever they want to kill. Everyone should be able to do whatever they want to do, right? Everybody should be able to do it without judgment. Why judge the horrible things people do? Why judge people for the horrible things that they do? Why? Why would you do that? You know, you should be able to do whatever you want without any kind of judgment ever. Because we say so. Because it might hurt your feelings if we call you out for doing horrible things.
Nobody should be able to say any differently. And I still mean it.
You can eat whatever you want.
Yeah.
Now why the would you do that?
The vegan teacher swore at me. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. I kind of liked it. I feel like I'm being scolded. I feel like I'm
She's
getting
a
in trouble
gold
from my mom or
plate.
something.
Did you go ahead and tell everyone in your audience knowing about this?
Oh, is she gonna shove it in my face again? She is.
Did you see the bottle cap that I found? I put it in my mouth after I put it in my butthole.
Why on earth would you go and tell your audience, eat whatever you want?
Because it's a free world? I don't know.
Don't eat what you want. Only eat leaves.
Only leaves.
Only eat leaves. That's what vegans eat. We only eat leaves. That's right.
This video is called God Calls Miss Katie and Tells Her What to Do with Call Me Chris and Sniper Wolf. Oh dear God. What did you tell her to do?
Protein really, really do the thing.
Yeah, she's like the classic people pleaser who would sip a cocktail and say there's nothing wrong with slaves. We need them. Who's gonna tend all the work? Who's gonna do all the work without slaves? Vegan teacher's favorite
That
song.
song
Thank you,
was
Alla
so
Wally Blue, for the great.
fire, bro. Again, she said the F word. She's spicy. Vegan teacher is putting
Yeah,
cayenne
she
on her
curses a lot.
cucumbers. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't.
Hello?
To be honest, I feel like I'm just watching myself, just like walk around talking about bananas and stuff. I also feel like
I always
I'm
like the
watching
banana
somebody
thing.
spiral. I kind of want to go over to her house
I
and
do
just,
the
just
banana
be a
thing
fly
too.
on the wall, you know?
Once again, yes, make this possible, please.
Have her not know that I'm there and just stare at her window. Yeah, to be a fly on the wall in that house.
Please hit that like button so we can make this a reality.
It's a free world, except for the animals, right?
Oh, wrong banana.
Hello?
There you
God!
go.
No, nothing, really, just practicing.
What are these emojis in the corner? Kermit, they got you, buddy. You made it on the Vegan Teacher Show. Yeah, sorry, buddy.
Sniper Wolf?
Oh.
Yeah, I know
Oh
her.
my gosh.
Call me Chris? Yeah, I know her.
Oh gosh.
What about them?
Is she
No,
gonna
wait,
ask him
what?
to strike me down?
No, I don't want to keep doing videos about them.
I am watching a full-grown vegan woman talk into a banana to God about me.
Yeah, it's called a joke. This woman does all sorts of jokes where she like dresses like a clitoris and things. I don't know why you would say, "Oh yeah, that vegan teacher's crazy for talking to a banana." It's called a joke. Call me Chris. You're not the only one with jokes. Oh yeah, she's the one that's.
What the?
I'm ready to go in, coach.
You know, I'm gonna be really honest. Never thought I'd be here in life. Never thought I'd be where I am today.
I know that.
I love that Call Me Chris, who does all sorts of like absurdist humor and shit, is calling out that vegan teacher for doing absurdist humor.
Helped me to get to my 100,000. I know, and I just got the check.
What's next? You're gonna call out? I can't believe Eddie Murphy plays other roles other than he plays like 6 roles at the same time. That's ridiculous. Of course, that's exactly what Call Me Chris does.
Mark today, actually. Yeah, I just got verified.
Oh my God! Oh no! What have I done? I helped her get to 100,000 subscribers. Oh no! You know what? That's fine. We're here to help.
You did that?
God verifies people? Is that how I got verified?
I don't want to keep doing videos about people that are just minding their own business, you know?
Exactly. We're minding our own.
Business!
You're not minding your own business. You're killing animals.
I don't know.
I mean,
I
come
don't know
on.
what to do. Okay, fine. I'll do more videos about them. Fine, if you insist.
God, what the? This next video is called "Call Me Chris and Sniper Wolf." I don't know why I get put in the same video as a Sniper Wolf, but I'll take it. Stop wearing makeup that's tested on animals.
Start being vegan now.
Fun fact: I wear vegan makeup. I wear
She wears vegan makeup. Why would she wear vegan makeup?
cruelty-free makeup. I go out of my way to find the cruelty-free makeup because I think it's really sick how they just test on them. You know?
What the fuck? Call Me Chris. Are you out of your fucking mind? What? So you're against testing on animals because you know what's so funny is that like Peter Singer, for example, would say that the testing thing is fine because it creates the most amount of good. Utilitarians would say that, but you have a vegan perspective about makeup because it's wrong to test on animals, but it's right to shove your arm up their assholes so that you could hold on to their birth canal and shove a giant rod full of frozen semen into them. That's okay. But testing on eyelashes of a rabbit,
It's different than, you know, harvesting food, but then like literally torturing
Why is
animals.
it-
Not here for it.
that's literally torturing animals. What the fuck are you talking about? But if it's food, it's okay. Stop eating torture, Call Me Chris. Stop being an asshole.
my
You're an
message for
asshole.
today. Buy vegan makeup.
Buy vegan
I feel like the
makeup.
vegan teacher will like that a lot.
And put absolutely tons of it on them. One of them's name is
Do I wear tons of makeup? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm fresh-faced right now, all right? I came out of the womb looking like this with this white liner that could cut a bitch.
Both of them should stop wearing all makeup because they are basically promoting animal cruelty.
I'm not gonna do that to my audience. I'm not gonna let them see me without makeup. You guys have seen me without makeup. Honestly, I don't care. It makes me feel pretty.
I like to feel pretty.
You look pretty, so I should look pretty, you know?
All makeup
The makeup thing's a little bit weird. But whatever. I don't think people should be able to do whatever the fuck they want as long as animals don't get hurt. As long as nobody gets, to try not to hurt anybody. In Call Me Chris's case, she has vegan makeup. Isn't that weird, everybody? You guys must think that's weird, right? Am I the only one who think that's weird?
is tested on animals, like this poor little bunny rabbit.
There's actually a shite load of vegan makeup. I could put some on the screen
Yeah.
here now.
To be watching a 4-minute video, and I'm going to show you why you should stop wearing makeup.
You know what we're not going to be doing? Watching that 4-minute video. I've actually seen it. It's actually a really good video. I actually highly recommend it, but for copyright purposes, we're not going to play it. But yeah,
Save
I don't
Rock.
agree
It's
with
quite
not wearing vegan makeup, so I highly recommend it.
Next video.
This video is called Call Me Chris. If you didn't like it done to you, why are you paying for it to be done to others? Oh my god.
This is Call Me Chris.
Is she just sitting in front of her computer, snapshotting? This is the worst picture of me, also, by the way. I'm like, she's just sitting in front of her computer like this.
This is Call Me Chris. She's ugly, she's crying, and she's not vegan.
All true.
This is Call Me Chris. She's an actor.
Well, she's not ugly.
She's such a good actor, she can
It's not nice to call people ugly.
play at least 30 different characters.
Yes, thank you. She does watch my stuff. That's exciting. You know what? I do have a vegan character. She probably likes her.
Hi, I'm Ocean, and welcome to Earth, the Earth's best granola and smoothie bar.
She's talking about something that happened to her a long time ago.
This is
An
so
assault.
awkward. Yep.
A personal assault.
Why are you so fixated on this, bro? What the f?
She's fixated on it because it's going to betray a contradiction in your way of thinking about other animals, non-human animals, but still. I have a feeling I know where this one's going. It's gonna get rocky, I'm sure.
God, give me strength and a banana phone to talk to you.
My question is this.
Okay.
If you don't
I mean, in Call Me Chris's defense, this has got to be a little bit hard, right? She made this video, and you know the thing is, I take all this stuff that these celebrity YouTubers are doing, I take it with a grain of salt. Like if you're crying, and you want those views, and everyone knows if you cry you get more views. People love the drama. So I'm not trying to discount it, but you got to take that shit with a grain of salt. Don't trust everything you see from these YouTubers, especially big ones like Call Me Chris, who don't seem to have the moral. They got the moral consistency of, like, I don't know, a eugenicist in pre-war Germany.
don't like the fact that you were pinned down and assaulted.
Oh god. Okay.
Why do you pay people to do this to other females? You make fun of animal defenders.
Again, you're comparing me to a cow. Ouch. Alright, so I have thick skin, but it's not the same a person that happening to and an animal. So
Why? Why isn't it the same? An animal and a human both getting pinned down and raped. Because this is what we're talking about, right? We're talking about rape, which is something being taken away from you without your consent. That's what we're talking about, everybody. It's gross, it's horrible, it's an evil act. We all agree that it's evil. Now we have to understand why. Why is it evil? It's because you're taking away something from someone without their consent. That's really what it comes down to. It's a violation of someone's most basic rights. That's why it's such a heinous crime. Animals belong to themselves. They don't belong to us. They have their own lives and own experiences. They're individuals, and they're unique in that way, each one of them. So, Call Me Chris is going to go there, but do you think she's going to be able to make a compelling case as to why human rape is different than animal rape?
a very sensitive topic. She's treading on thin ice. You know, I don't take anything she says with a grain of salt. But, you know, just know if you have suffered from this.
Oh, no, oh, she went straight to the platitude again. If you suffer from this, please seek help.
Or have gone through this, I am so incredibly sorry. And you are so strong.
Unless you're a cow.
And a very...
Or pig.
Anyway, I'm not gonna watch another video of her talking about this, so we're gonna go to the next one, alright?
I mean, this whole thing, like, crocodile tears, right? I mean, I'm so sorry that something like this happened to you, Call Me Chris, but you should be ashamed saying it's okay for it to happen to anyone on planet Earth ever. Animals don't want it. And by the way, they're also impregnated so that they can have their babies killed. Like, it's actually worse for the cows than it is for most humans.
Oh, we got a song.
Are you vegan yet?
I'm gonna dance to this.
Are you vegan yet? Open the vegan door.
I always like that song.
Again, The songs are just, I mean, not as good as mine at the beginning of the video. And the last and final video that I'm gonna watch is called Call Me Chris, From My Porch, From One Canadian to Another. Let's save animals together.
Hello, students, and especially to you, Chris.
Hey.
Chris, you and I have interacted on YouTube before and also on TikTok.
By interaction, she means she's made 21 videos and I've made 1. Sorry, 2. I've never spoken to her in my life. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to. A little bit.
Once again, yes, make this possible.
That I still think that you should become vegan because you have a huge following and you can make a real difference in the world.
I don't think, I mean, this is all that vegan teacher's really saying, is that you've got a huge following. Please use it for the forces of good instead of the forces of evil. That's what she always says. And all of these YouTubers like want to trump up more drama. And that vegan teacher is just not someone that ever pulls a punch. And anyone who hates her, and I understand people don't like her because of various reasons, and some of them are valid and some of them aren't. But what we can all agree with is that she is someone who's going to shoot straight. That's who that vegan teacher don't mince no goddamn words. She's hardcore. She doesn't bleep her videos, you know.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm not vegan. I don't have any desire to be vegan. Be vegan if you want. That's the most I can do. Miss Katie.
Yeah, I mean, this is the problem. It's always like, imagine if you said that to rapists. You said, you know, I don't think guys should rape, but I don't really care. You know, like, if you want to rape, rape. But if you don't. That would be a really stupid thing to say. What you should be saying is that rape is wrong because it robs someone of their free will. It's something that's inherent to just being alive. You're stealing something from them that's sacred. That is what we should be saying. When they say don't teach girls not to get raped, teach boys not to rape, you can't do it by saying, hey, well, everyone should do whatever they want. Do whatever you want. That's not what we're saying. We're trying to make a better world. That vegan teacher, for all of her faults, I think is genuine in her desire to make the world a better place. People like Call Me Chris, I don't think give a shit, which makes you kind of a sociopath. Makes you it's kind of sad, really.
I'm sorry, I'm not going to shove veganism down people's throats if they don't want to do it. I'm going to shove comedy down their throats.
To what end?
Make them choke on it a little bit, sorry.
Now, right now, what you're doing is you are doing something that's kind of nice, I would say. You're making people happy through your videos.
Yeah!
But there is so much more that you can do.
I like this.
This is Bella.
Bella looks like she is on the Grim Reaper's doorstep.
The dog is like 14 years old. I'm so sick of hearing about that vegan teacher's fucking dog.
Dog vegan too. I'm sure the dog's probably vegan too. I have all of my money ever on the fact that dog is vegan, and that is why it looks like it's dying. Can dogs be vegan? I actually don't even know. Let me know in the comments below.
So there she goes to talk shit on vegans. Be vegan if you want. Oh, this dog's gonna die because the dog's vegan.
I have no idea.
This is Bella. She's been vegan since August 2017.
And she has been dead inside since 2015. I'm kidding! I don't know how the dog feels. Maybe it's just tired. I don't know. Of her horse shit. Sorry. I'm going. It's roasty toasty. Smells like bacon. Shouldn't invite the vegan teacher over.
Have a dog. Your dog's name is Kevin.
Smells like bacon. Jokes. Smells like rotting animal flesh. Burning flesh.
Dog is
Yes.
super cute. Just
Thank you.
Like all dogs and all animals are cute in their own way.
Oh, I know where this is segueing.
Would you be able to take a knife and a fork and slice into your dog?
Would you?
You know, Kevin's not here right now, and you know what, Miss Katie? You got me. No, I don't think I'd be able to eat my dog. Nope, couldn't do it. Sometimes I munch on his face, but just in like a really cute way.
This is interesting. So she's saying humans and animals totally different. Who cares if an animal gets raped? Who cares? But I'm not going to eat my dog. Would you be okay with your dog getting raped? If I tied down your dog and I forced your dog, would that be okay? Would it be okay if I took your dog and, just did horrible things? Just pick a horrible thing, apply it to your dog. Would that be okay?
Anybody else do that to their dog? That's a big W for the vegan teacher, so.
Now you are eating a burger that contains the body of a cow.
Delicious! Sorry. I'm craving a burger. It's just
Different.
you know,
Oh,
we were raised on it. I wasn't raised eating dogs.
You know how Vegan Gains always calls people the R word? I am fighting the urge to call Me Chris that right now. just because I don't like using that word because I think it's ableist. But goddamn, are you mentally challenged? Like, what is the issue, Chris? Are you fucking? This is the problem. No, never mind. I'm not gonna go into. Yeah, fuck it. You know, pretty girls, they get away with saying shit like, "Oh, well, it's just different," and then no one pushes them. They're not challenged in any way. People need to challenge each other. You need to challenge yourself if you're not being challenged by others. You need to think critically. Consider other lateral thinking moves, start to expand your mind because you'll feel better because you'll have different things going on, right? Your horizons will be broadened. Your comedy might get better because you'll be influenced by so many other things. Make connections that you never saw before. You have to have a degree of intelligence or at least a degree of critical thinking in order to have good comedy, Chris. Maybe that's why your comedy sucks.
I mean, do you want me to give it a chance? I'm just kidding. I get her point. I get it. I totally get it. I can't. I just don't want to do it. I'm sorry. Would you be able to eat golden retriever burgers? I'm not gonna lie, it sounds good. I wouldn't eat it.
Get the all-new Golden Retriever with cheese.
Like a Schnauzer Schnitzel?
Come on in for the Schnauzer Schnitzel dog for only $1.89.
Or a Bernie's burrito?
Come to Taco Bell for the Bernie's burrito. Limited time only.
I'm kidding! Everything I say in this video, no, not everything I said. Everything I say that's very blatantly, obviously a joke.
So what a horrible. This is why people think that millennials and people with they're really bad at sarcasm, right? Like, sarcasm is the lowest form of wit, but using it in this way, I'm kidding. It's just so dumb. It's just such bad humor.
Joke is a joke.
Boring.
Right? This next video is called "Call Me Chris Duets a Weird TikTok Dance." But wait, are those vegan chips? Quick, someone check.
Drink soy milk, oat milk, rice milk, almond milk. Don't steal milk from a cow. Be vegan, start right now. Follow that vegan teacher, she will show you how.
Not gonna lie, I would download that on iCloud tomorrow.
We were looking at Call
Her songs are pretty good for like children's songs.
Me Chris's account. Today she is
Subscribe
duetting
that
this
photo.
guy.
Hey, that's my friend, the real Adam Rose. He's great. He's an actor. He's funny.
TikTok dance challenge for 2022.
Where is this going?
I've been wondering about Chris, if she's a good person or not. If she's evil or just ignorant, just shallow. Do we have any
You see what I mean? That vegan teacher, she calls it like she sees it. I'm sorry, I don't mind that vegan teacher the way she talks. I kind of I don't know that I would. I like it. Are you ignorant or you're evil? I think that's a valid question for you, Chris. Are you ignorant or evil? Which one is it?
hope for her to join the vegan community?
No.
So what I see in Chris is that she's an extremely good actor.
Thank you.
All
That was a
kinds
shit
of different
sandwich.
people's accents. She plays all these characters.
Thumb
There's
straight.
definitely a talent there, and it also takes some work. She's practiced. So there's a certain
you.
amount of discipline. But she also has a side of her that seems really shallow, really ignorant, really uncaring of others. So she might be talented, but is she actually a good person?
I think that's a good question, Chris. You just gonna scoff?
Let's find out.
What I find really odd is that in there are the words, kick the child.
Yeah, it's like kick the child and pose. It's funny. We're not actually kicking kids out here, people. We're just talking about kicking kids, but not actually. It's a joke. It's nuance. You know what? You got me there. Probably shouldn't be dancing and kicking metaphorical children. That's sick. You know what? I'm putting myself down here. I deserve it. I deserve it. Make it home.
Doesn't really bother me if you're gonna say kick the kid. I think it's whatever. It's comedy. You should be allowed to make jokes.
Water, Jay. More flame.
Now we know that Chris's body is filled with dead animals.
I like
That's
it.
how I describe my body on dating websites. It's just, I like long walks on the beach, glass of wine, and my body is filled with dead
With
animals.
rotting
I'm not on
corpses.
any dating apps, by the way. Never have been, probably never will.
Inside the stomach contains dead
don't-
pigs, dead cows.
I actually don't eat pork. You know what's funny? I actually don't eat meat, really. Hardly ever. If I do, it's usually just a burger.
This is such the thing that fucking non-vegans, well, these carnies, actually I hardly ever eat meat, actually, and it's not about, oh my god, it's not really about whether or not you eat pork or pigs or fucking chickens or cows. It's really about, do people have rights? Do you acknowledge that others have rights? Can we acknowledge other rights and respect others? Can we?
Here and then. But for the most part, I actually eat a very like vegetarian, borderline vegan diet. So if you want to
Bullshit.
my fridge, it would probably look real good to Miss Katie. But I don't want to give her the satisfaction
think so.
tonight.
I'm gonna eat the juiciest
This is so lame.
burger.
I don't mean to be mean. I'm just gonna eat what I want, you know? And I'm tired of looking at my torso, to be honest, so. Okay, everybody, that was a wild roller coaster. I'm feeling a lot of things, feeling like I'm probably not gonna be vegan anytime soon, but, you know, again, if you are, that's cool, man. And also to Miss Katie, I don't hate you. I don't have any beef with you, pun intended. And that's cool that you're vegan. I appreciate all the notes that you're saying. I think some of them have merit. I think some of them are batshit crazy, but you know.
Which one's batshit crazy? But you won't tell us. Like, there's no substance there. There's no there with Call Me Chris. There's just nothing deeper than her white eyeliner that can, what'd you say, cut a bitch?
That's it. That's all the nice things I could say from one Canadian to another. If you liked the video, please like the video. Please, God, like the video. Also, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, this is obviously business YouTube channel 11, and
Blah, 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 blah. Call Me Chris sucks, man. I mean, this whole thing, if you're okay, what's funny is that the whole sexual assault thing really, I'm getting teary-eyed. I don't believe your tears if you're not actually considering that sexual abuse. Why is sexual abuse wrong? Why is sexual assault wrong? How do we prevent it from happening? If you are totally okay with this cultural normative idea that sexually assaulting animals is fine, what do you think is going to happen to humans if we all say sexual assault is wrong for all the animals? Just stop doing it. We've crossed a line. Let's backtrack this shit. Let's stop putting our fists up the rectums of animals. If we could all agree on that and start passing laws about it, by the way, then maybe we could change the culture, this rape culture that we're all living in. We could actually do something about it, something real, something substantive, something actually palpable. And someone like Call Me Chris, who has that type of audience, such a large audience and a young audience, could actually make a difference. And that's what that vegan teacher is saying. That's the whole thesis of her argument. I wish that I could almost sit between them and be like, mediate between the two. Call Me Chris, don't you see that what you're doing is perpetuating a culture of rape and violence, and that you have the option, because you have such a huge power to do something about it that can help all of us? So please stop supporting violence and rape and start supporting changing the world to make it a better place. Vogon Poetry says, pretty vile. Glad Miss Katie speaks truth to power. In this case, truth to popularity, I suppose. We'll see. Her expression tells me that she knows she is wrong in eating flesh. Well, she won't actually defend anything. Like she like I said, she'll say no. Like her Call Me Chris's whole argument is it's different. That's it. Quite boring. My little sister used to watch SS Sniper Wolf when she was little, and she annoyed me. I never liked SS. That whole like zooming and all of the editing, it's a bit much, but you know, whatever people want to do, great. The little twee vocals and all of that, good for them. Thank you, everybody. I'm glad everyone enjoyed themselves. I hope that you liked hanging out with me tonight. This has been the Vegan with Sky show. It's a vegan channel. We don't like carnies.
This is a channel for